Hello everyone, my name is Haining. My topic is analysis of the current development status of physical education teaching in higher vocational colleges and discussion on reform paths. Introduction. With the comprehensive advancement of quality-oriented education, physical education teaching as the important concept of higher education has increasingly draw academic attention regarding the current development status and reform direction. This article systematically analyzes the current development status of physical education teaching in domestic and foreign colleges and universities, aiming to resolve the existing problem and put forward target reform suggestions. Number one, analysis of the current development status of physical education teaching in domestic colleges and universities. The construction of the physical education discipline lags behind with weak basic theoretical research, a chaotic conceptual system, and unclear framework. Also, the study of sports science in China began in the 1920s. The construction of basic theories is still relatively weak to this day. Early scholars such as Zhou Xikuan define the field of sports as a discipline that studies the law of sports practice. Emphasizing its applied characteristics, contemporary scholar Lu Changfeng holds that sports science is the basic discipline of the sports discipline system, highlight its theoretical characteristics. This divergence in concept definition is not as isolated case. Through the review of literature over the past 30 years, it is found that there is serious confusion in the academic circle regarding the use of core concepts such as sports science, and sports design. Talking the papers published in the journal Sports Science from 2010 to 2020 as expand. Approximately, this 65% of those studies feel the clearly distinguish this concept, making it difficult for research results to accumulate actively. This advances the advantages of in the definition of concept research in humility of the discipline's development. The research methods are multi-source in practical research in inferences and the discipline evolution system and unbalanced. The current research methods in sports science have obvious bias through statistical analysis of the CNKI-based database. It was found that among the papers published in core sports science journals from 2015 to 2020, pure theoretical exploration articles accounted for as high as 72%, while papers based on strict empirical research account for 28%. What is more worth of attention is that in the limited empirical research, approximately 60 adopted the questionnaire research method, while the application of higher quality empirical methods such as experimental research and follow-up research has seriously ensured efficiency. This situation makes many serious hypotheses unable to be effectively varied. And this development of the discipline lacks the sole empirical foundation. The construction of the discipline term lags behind the social recognition of the discipline is low, and its international fluency is limited. There are obvious definitions in the talent structure of the sports discipline, according to the statistic of the Journal Administration of Sports of China in 2019. Among the teachers majoring in physical education across the country, only 41% hold the doctoral degree, which is far lower than that of similar disciplines such as education. What is more serious is that among the high-level talent pool, less than 20% of scholars focus on basic theoretical research, while the majority of researchers are concentrated in applied fields such as sports training. This talent structure serves restrict the theoretical innovation capacity of the discipline. Number two, its presence draw in physical education teaching in foreign university. The current development status, current design, and teaching methods of physical education in American college and university. The management system and the policy suppose the United States implements a typical decentralized education management system. The Freedom government provides macro guidance for school physical education through policies such as the National Fitness Program. The education departments of each status are responsible for formulating special physical education curriculum standards. For instance, the National Physical Education Curriculum Standards of the United States has set the education goal of cultivating individuals with physical literacy. It promotes future lives in the organized integration of physical education teaching and the cultivation of the life skill through the concept of life liberty. It transforms the sports field into a practical platform for quality-oriented education. The investment of government special funds in 2000 future demonstrated the country's high regard for physical education. The current development status, curriculum design, and teaching methods of physical education in Japan University. Japan has established a concept in-class and out-of-class integration management system. The Ministry of Education Resources is curriculum syllabus every 10 years to ensure that the teaching content is up to date. What is more worthy of attention is its approach of deeply integrating school sports with community sports resources, which effectively expands the temporal and sample dimensions of physical education teaching. The systematic and continuous curriculum development machines hold significant importance for the curriculum reform in our country. The current development status, curriculum design, and teaching methods of physical education in Germany University. Germany in plans of freedom education management system and the cultural and educational ministers of each state are responsible for formulating the physical education teaching syllabus. The German Olympic Sports Foundation plays a significant role in the development of university sports. The university sports program it promotes has effectively facilitated the implementation of physical education teaching. Germany has established an effective socialized operation network, those in deep cooperation between sports associations and schools. Its curricular design emphasizes the cultivation of social responsibility and the teaching implementation materials on various sports clubs. This market-oriented operation model not only reduce the management burden on school, but also enhance the efficacy of resources utilization. The demonstrating unique instructional advantages. Number three, reform paths and countermeasures suggestion. Innovative teaching concept and reconstruct the curriculum system. In the implementation process of establish the guiding ideology of the serving the platform or the promoting employment, it is necessary to start from the top level design. The education administrative department should take the lead in front of special work including industry and enterprise express responsibility of higher vocational at the college and express physical education through coding business service across the country and organize multiple around the express agreements. The guiding opinions of the reform of physical education teaching in higher vocational colleges was formulated and ensures clear stamping of the basic requirements in integrating in vocational orientation through the entire process of physical education teaching. Strengthen the construction of teaching staff and improve the evaluation system. In the process of implementing of the dual teacher quality enhancement programs, it is necessary to build comprehensive teacher training systems and achieve all important in teachers' professional capabilities through in-depth cooperation between schools and enterprise. Number four, conclusions. The reform of physical education teaching in higher vocational colleges is a systematic project involving the renewal of education concepts, the reconstruction of curriculum system, the innovation of teaching methods, the importance of evolution enhancements, and the reintegration and the optimization of resources. It requires the collaborative efforts of the parties, including the government, schools, enterprise, and society, through a comparative study of the development expressions of physical education at home and abroad. It can be seen as that the successful physical education model must achieve the coordinate development at three levels. At the macro level, it should be adapted to the needs to national economic and social development. At the meso level, it should be in line with the talent cultivating goals of vocational education. And the macro left, it should comfort to the individual growth loss of students. Okay, that's all.